Hey everybody, it's the Boss Lady here, and I'm coming back with part 5 of the 7-part series of how I prepare for vacation. And so I wanted to go ahead and do this video real quick after part 4 because they kind of go hand in hand. So after shopping for the trip and getting prepared for the trip, then it's time to move on to packing. Depending on your destination and your mode of transportation, that determines how you pack for your trip. So for myself, I like to pack 30 days in advance. And the reason why, just like with my envelope system, I have like a notepad like this where I list down, how many days we're going, how many outfits I need per day, depending on if it's in the summer or the fall, determines how many outfits I take. Because normally in the summer, I take 2 outfits a day. Even if we're gone for 3 days, I still take 6 outfits. And my husband doesn't understand that madness, but I do. So, when flying, normally we do a airline trip in the fall, so I try not to pack 2 outfits a day, especially because when we're going to Vegas, we're gone for so long during the day, there's no time to go back to the hotel, change, and then go back out. So I pretty much dress for the day. Plus I want to be able to bring stuff back, so I don't want too many clothes in my bag. For a road trip, though, for packing, each person has their own suitcase. So Miss Peanut has hers, I have mine, Bossman has his. If we're going to be swimming on the trip, I also pack what's called a swim bag. And the reason why I do that is because it's like a mesh bag, and I can just carry the entire bag to the swim place or lake, well, not lake, but to the pool, or, indoor water park. So I like to have everything already compacted in a bag, and then we just carry that and that's it. Also, we carry a shoe bag. And I think I mentioned in one of my videos about shoe bag. I think it was in one of my vlogs. But yes, we carry a shoe bag. And the reason being is myself as well as my husband, we tend to dress our feet according to how we dress our bodies. So we don't just take 1 pair of shoes or 2 pairs of shoes. I mean, normally, depending on however many outfits, we typically have a pair of shoes for each outfit. I have been condensing my shoes down. What I've done now is I try, especially in the summer, I'll bring colored flip-flops. So if I'm wearing like tan like I am now, then I'll wear like a brown or something flip-flop. Or if I have on black, I tend to bring a black flip-flop or something like that, pink, purple, red. And I have the full rainbow. As you saw in my flip-flop video eons back. But anyway, so I typically carry a shoe bag, and the bag that I carry is a pretty significant size, and it holds my shoes as well as his shoes as well as her shoes. And men, they have big feet, and so their shoes are typically very big, and so it's just easier if we have all shoes in one bag, because I don't really care for my shoes to touch my clothes, especially like my personal undies and things. So we carry a shoe bag. And then also on our road trip, we all have an activity bag. Now granted, he's driving, but he still likes to have, his stuff in a briefcase by itself. So he has his briefcase, I have mine, and then, Miss Peanut has a backpack. And her backpack normally consists of like coloring books and her tablet, small toys. I try not to have her bring the big stuff. She does typically always bring a stuffed animal, but I tell her it has to fit in your bag. And then the DVD player is actually, it's actually in a case by itself, so it doesn't go in her bag anymore. But the one that we had previous, it did go in her backpack as well, and all her movies and things. So that's how we pack for a road trip. So as you can see, we have multiple bags. Typically, we drive in a large vehicle, except for last year. So, we had enough room for everything. Last year with her having her bike, it was a little more tight, but we still made it. So, for flying though, when we prepare, typically what I try to do, especially if we have to pay for our luggage, I typically pack Peanut and I in one bag. He has his own bag. She has her backpack. He has a backpack. And then I have a tote bag with my purse inside. So that just kind of condenses down our bags. As far as shoes are concerned, he carries his extra shoes in his backpack. I typically try to only take 2 pairs of shoes, and then what I do is just wrap them in plastic so that way they're not touching our clothes. Same with Miss Peanut. Oh, and the other thing I forgot for the road trip, we also have a snack bag and a cooler. So, and those typically go in the back seat. So, yes, it's a lot, but definitely it's well needed, and that is what we need to enjoy our trip. You know, we don't want to get somewhere and then we don't have what we need. So, yeah. And then also for packing, I typically always try to purchase some things, you know, at the Dollar Tree or Target. I try to get some things for Miss Peanut that she has not seen, she has not touched, so that way she is engaged with her backpack. So some things she packs in her backpack, it's always something that she, you know, really likes, like her favorite toy. But as far as movies, we always try to buy at least four movies, something that she hasn't seen before, because that way she'll tune into the movie and not be restless in the vehicle. And then as far as like coloring books or crossword, or not crosswords, but word finds and things like that, or just little crafts, I try to get things that she hasn't done before, and then I put those in her backpack. So then it's like it's a brand new gift that she enjoys. And I will tell you, new movies for a child on a road trip is a plus, because if your child is like mine who loves to watch her DVDs, if it's something that she hasn't seen, they will tune in and tune you out. And I typically, for movies, I try not to buy like the new releases. I'm not trying to spend $15-$20 on a DVD. So what we typically do, we go to like the pawn shop. One of our pawn shops is Pawn America. So they have Tubi Tuesdays. You can get 2 movies for $3. Or we'll go to Dollar Tree. Sometimes Dollar Tree has DVDs for $1. We'll go to Big Lots, Walmart, Target. They normally have like a $5 section, and we'll pick up just a couple, 2-3 movies, or you know, at least 4, so that she'll have movies to watch. So that's how we pack for our trips. So that is part 5. So stay tuned to part 6 and part 7 coming to you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.